Hello, 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 my artist family. Welcome, welcome. Here we are again, another Wednesday night for our wonderful, 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 most informative Artist Connect call. Always remember that you have two ways to connect. You can connect by going on to www.artistlife.com, or you can call 712-432-0900 using the pin 847-610 £. And remember, that's 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for English and 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Spanish. Remember, my artist family, always, 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 we look so forward to this call every Wednesday. So please make sure you have your team members connect. With nothing else to say, I would love to bring to the mic the man of the hour. That's right, my boss, the owner of Ardyss International. I don't even know what to say. You just there's so much to say about Mr. Alejandro, but I just love to be around him. I love to learn from him. I just I admire him. So with nothing else to say, let's bring to the mic Mr. Alejandro Diaz de Leon.
Teresa, so thank you very much, Teresa, for the wonderful introduction. And also, we have here my wife, Elvia Diaz de Leon. Hello, my wife, my dear. How are you?
Hello, hello. Good afternoon to all the Ardyss family. Hoping that everybody's having a wonderful day.
Perfect, perfect. Yes, it is. Thank you once again to Teresa for the nice welcoming to all the Ardyss family who is connected this evening through the phone or through the computer as well. So like every beginning of the month, we're starting a new brand month, which is the month of May. So this is Mother's Day month. So we know that in Ardyss, we have so many distributors who are mothers. So we want to send you our love, our kisses to all the Ardyss family who has been blessed by having a baby. As we all know, this is a family-owned business that started over 25 years ago by my father, Mr. Antonio, and by my mother, Mrs. Armida, who has done a tremendous job here in Ardyss to make sure that all the distributors that are entrepreneurs have the best products available with the best compensation plan as well.
Actually, let me share with the Ardyss family. I know that most of you already received the newspaper that we have for the month of May, where you will be able to see a very nice letter from Mrs. Armida wishing the best, as my husband said, for all moms in Ardyss International. So that's a very nice picture, a nice letter, and we just wish you having a blessed day on Mother's Day.
Exactly right, exactly right. Nowadays, Ardyss Life.
Ardyss Life.
Ardyss Life is the way that we're talking about Ardyss, because definitely, as we spoke before, Ardyss has been in business for over 25 years. But the idea is to bring new blood, new generation, new leaders who wants to participate in this wonderful company and help our mission of transforming lives all around the world. So we're bringing new excitement and also including with new tools. For example, as many people have seen, artistlife.com is a brand new website that has new colors, new image, and we're going to have pretty soon here in the United States of America, 2 major events. One is going to be in Houston, June 11th. The other one is going to be in California on the 4th.
Yes.
And what you're going to be able to see is more about the same direction that we already started. How we're going to impact on a positive way, new generations, new products, new business, elements to train more people so we can all continue growing on the same direction.
Absolutely.
So that's something that is very important to all the Ardyss family to know. So you want to participate. If you are in this type of events, it's going to give you more vision. But if you go alone, it's going to be great. But if you go with your team, 1, 2, 5, whatever number, that's where momentum really kicks in. So I'm going to encourage all the Ardyss family to be there this coming June the 4th in California and June the 11th in Houston, Texas. And
there's a lot of people who already have purchased the tickets, you know, via online, where you can let them know where to go. But congratulations to all you that have purchased your ticket with, many days in advance, that means that you are committed, and we can wait to see you there, because there's going to be great things on those events, a lot of recognition. You're going to love it. So you have to be there along with your team and new members.
That's correct, Elvia. That's correct. And for those who have not purchased their tickets, they can do it by two ways. Mm-hmm. One online.
Yes.
And the other one is by doing it through the call center as well. Yes. Right? So those are the two ways that you can purchase your tickets. So make sure that you are there. If you are not, we're going to send the police. Yes, the police officers to your home, and they're going to take you out to jail because you were not attending to the Ardyss event, all right? So make sure that you are there attending this amazing event that we have prepared for you guys, all right? So as we were saying, we just finished this last month. We're starting a brand new month, a brand new opportunity to bring more people into our business, to make sure that they learn about our amazing products and our amazing opportunity. But today we want to start also recognizing about what happened last month. For some of the businesses out there, was a great month. For some of them, were not maybe. But whatever was the reason, the great thing is that brand new month starts. So you have a brand new opportunity to make it happen for you and your family. So we want to start introducing some of those leaders who were great about what they're doing. This business is about certain things that you need to be doing consistently. For example, this business is about bringing new members into Ardyss. Those could be customers, or they could be distributors as well. So let's start, Elvia, by recognizing the first lady, who was one of the top 10 top recruiters of the month, or the previous month. Exactly. So how about if you give us who that person is, and we welcome her to the call.
Absolutely. And well, what we are going to be recognizing as of now, as my husband said, is one of the top recruiters. And, by being in Ardyss International, what everybody does here is to use the product and share the product. You have your own testimony, and you share your own testimony to other people. So that's the opportunity that you share. So this is what Ardyss Life is. And we want to congratulate not only the people who were on the top positions, but everybody, because everybody deserves to be, well recognized for everything they do every single day. So, but as of now, we have someone very special on the line who did a great job this last month of April. And she's a very nice lady. She is a lovely, lovely person from California. And I really, really love her. She's been with us for many years, and she's been loyal, and we just love her because she's there every single day. So let's welcome to the call none other than Tiffany Lauderdale. Tiffany, are you there?
Hola, Sissy, can you hear me?
Hola, Tiffany, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien.
I guess that's the only thing that you know to say in Spanish, right, Tiffany?
No, she knows more. She knows more.
No.
She knows cerveza and tequila. She knows cerveza and tequila.
I know more. Much more.
Much more. I know, Tiffany. I'm so glad to have you here. We just want to say congratulations to you. And so you can be able to share part of your own testimony, with the Ardyss family in this conference call.
Thank you so much, Elvia and Alejandro, and to the corporate staff who are assisting with the call today, and to my Ardyss Life family. First of all, I just want to say I love each and every single one of you, and I hope that you are making this May 4th day a great day and making every step count. And if anybody knows me, I usually post that on my Facebook page, and I'm posting that for a reason. I'm not just posting make your day great and make every step count for you. I'm also doing it for me. And so the month of April, I had wrote down my goals. I had wrote down what I wanted to be. I wanted to be a manager. I wanted to have a certain amount of points per week, and not only a certain amount of points, but I also wanted to make sure that each week I brought in one new business builder. Not only one new business builder, but also each week to bring in 3 preferred customers. Now, I didn't make the goal of bringing in the 3 preferred customers each week, but I did bring in 1 new preferred customer. So I'm excited about that because that was actually my first preferred customer during the month of April. But on one day, I actually was blessed and it had to be the favor and anointing of God, to actually sign up 3 new business builders on one day while I was sitting at the warehouse. Now, let me just explain something. A lot of times we introduce what, tell people about and share what we have here at Ardyss International. But a lot of times I think people want up close and personal. So what I did something a little bit different. I had these people to meet me at the Paramount warehouse, and I had them to sit down in an office, and I listened to them talk to me about what their goals were, what their lifestyle was, what did they want their lifestyle to be, what were their weight loss goals, how did they want to look, what did they want to change at that particular time in their life. So after listening to them and what they had to say about the questions that I asked, I actually had the opportunity to talk to them and introduce them to what I thought would fit into what each one of them said. And so by being a product of the product, I actually shared some of the products with them while we were having the conversation, the Lviv Slim and a little bit of the coffee, a little bit about the Ardyss Red Lviv, and then we went into me actually being a product of the product and how Ardyss has absolutely changed my life and the products that I take. And of course, I had on my Angel Bra and my Body Magic Special Edition. So I was able to show them the garments because I had them on, explain the benefits of the garment and how those garments would be beneficial to their wellness journey. And automatically they said, what do I need to do to have my life changed by Ardyss International? And I want to not only change my life, but I also want to build a legacy for my family. And so I said, okay, this is what we need to do. We need to sign you up on the dotted line. Are you ready to take the challenge? And they said yes. So Team Truly Blessed, that's my team name. We are growing, and I'm continuing to share. One thing I have decided is that I am never going to give up. We have been blessed here at Ardyss International to be a movement. We could actually ignite a revolution with the products that we have. One thing that I could say is that our products work. I will never, ever get out and sell anything that I don't know works. And how do I know that the products work? Because I use everything. All the products, I know what they taste like, even the Sweet Balance. I'm not even a coffee drinker, but you know what? Every day I sit here and I drink the Sweet Balance. I take the capsule. I'm doing it. I am being a product of the product. The only garment that I have not tried on is the maternity girdle. And other than that, every single garment for females, I have tried it on because I want to have the experience, and that's key. But what it takes is work. Sometimes I get tired. If you don't know, I work a regular JLB, 10 hours a day. I'm a single parent with a son who's an athlete, which means that after I leave work, most of the time I'm running him different places at night, and sometimes I don't even get home until 11 o'clock at night. I'm up every morning on the master's call for the most part at 4:50 in the morning.
Wow.
And so my days are very long. But taking Ardyss products, I'm able to sustain myself through the day. But one thing I know is it requires work which is fueled by energy, and it takes a lot of work, but it's determination, because I want to make sure that when I leave here from this earth, that I have fulfilled the purpose that God has predestined for my life. And that is to make sure that every person that I come in contact with, I listen to what they say, and then I share with them how an appointment with Ardyss Life can change their life, but only if they let it. Back over to you.
Great, Tiffany. Thank you very much for letting us know a little bit more about how you were part of the list of the top recruiter by knowing the people, by asking some questions. That's a great example. And also, personally, I would like to thank you for everything that you do on behalf of the company, my family, everything that we all represent. By giving us your testimony, being a single family, all the hours that you put together to get your family, on a better situation, your son in this case, it's just admirable. And we really feel thankful by you being part of this amazing company as well. So, Tiffany, once again, thank you very much for your testimony.
Absolutely. You are a great...
Absolutely welcome. I love you guys. Thank you for allowing me to share with the Ardyss family.
Thank you so much, Tiffany. You're a great example for the Ardyss family. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you too.
Okay, so that was amazing.
That was
Tiffany is amazing. She's a great example, a great leader. She knows exactly what to do. And well, to continue recognizing the month of April, now we want to talk about a racing star. Racing stars, we will bring someone to the line who just became a new racing star. She was a new brand person in Ardyss International, and within the 31st days, she achieved the rank of supervisor, only in 30 days.
Exactly. As a racing star is considered somebody who their first full 30 days in the business became a supervisor, 20,000 points. And that's exactly who we're speaking about. There's a list of people, 2,000 points. There's a list of people who became racing stars this month. So we're gonna bring somebody to the line. So she, is a she or a he? Is a she can give us her testimony about the products and how she is excited about the business. So why don't you introduce her to the line?
Let's bring to the line none other than Mrs. Kavina and Satterfield. Are you there, Mrs. Kavina? Hello, hello, Mrs. Kavina, are you there with us?
Well, it sounds like she's not.
Or maybe *6 to unmute. Hello, hello. Okay, maybe she's not there. But well, she was one of our new racing stars of the month of April. And I'm just going to mention a few of them, even though we know that everybody will be able to go to the main website, ardisslife.com, and you will be able to go to the opportunities section and take a look at all these recognitions, the entire names of all the month of April. But some of the names will be Vicky Avinger, Kavina Satterfield, Alanteria Johnson, Rosa Herminia Gallegos, and Mercedes Gallegos, just to mention some of them. But you will be able to see more online.
What do we mention also, Elvia, about the top recruiters? Who made it to the list?
Well, yes, absolutely, because we just mentioned Tiffany Lauderdale, but let's congratulate also to one of the top recruiters, which is TK Sachs. She was one of the top recruiters last month, too. Dandria Sam, Beatriz and Fidel Antonio Guzman, Pauline from the Bahamas, Pauline Bledman, Brenda Noble, Reggie and Victoria Flanagan, Aisha Campbell, Glory Johnson, Miss Dorothy Cook, Robert and Nicole Jackson, and of course, Tiffany Lauderdale, as we just mentioned.
Perfect, Elia. So congratulate every single distributor. It's also amazing. So let's bring the next person also to the line. And we have somebody who has been with the business for a while, and that's great. But she was probably never decided to become a supervisor. It took her some time, and I'm curious to hear her story, because she made to become a supervisor this last month of April after being in the business as an advisor for quite a while. So why don't we bring the following person to the line? So why don't you introduce her to us?
Absolutely. And also just to mention, she recruited 5 people, 5 new persons last month. So let's bring to the phone none other than Mrs. Aisha Campbell. Are you there, Mrs. Aisha?
Esther Williams.
Oh, supervisor team.
No.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
Esther Williams.
Are you there, Mrs. Esther Williams?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine.
It's so glad to have you here. Welcome to the call.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
For
We will love.
inviting me to the call.
No, thank you so much, Mrs. Esther Williams. We would love to hear your story. How do you feel in Ardyss International? Yeah. Where are you from? I mean, anything that you can share with us, Mrs. Esther Williams, we'll be more than happy to hear you.
Okay, my name is Esther Williams. I'm from Huntsville, Texas. I have been in the business for quite some time. I love the product, and I love what it has done in my life. It just I managed to drop from a size 20 to a size 12 in approximately 9 months.
Wow.
So you started by using the product, but now, according to our records, Esther, you became supervisor this last month of April, even though that you've been in the business for a while. So give us a little bit more information so we can understand if that's correct, what we're seeing on our records.
Okay. Miss Brenda Terrell is key in my being supervisor this month. We got a game plan together, and this was determined, something that Mr. Clement Boyd had said also, that if we don't share our testimonies with other people, then we're being very selfish. And I don't want to be a selfish person, you know. I want to share with other people what has happened to me and how it has changed my life, because I had been trying to lose weight all of my life, and nothing ever worked for me. You know, whatever I lost, I usually gained it back. But I wear my garment 8 hours a day, and for a 30-day period, drop a dress size. So I was very excited about that. And also, I was able to get off of my blood pressure medicine. I've been on that for years and years. But my doctor told me that I had accidentally run out. And I went to get my checkup to get my prescription renewed. And she wanted to know how long I had been out. And I told her, she said, well, you don't really need that. So we're just going to not write that prescription anymore. So
Wow.
that I attribute all of that to the Ardyss product, because I love the product and I take them every day.
Perfect. Hey, Esther, let me ask you something. How long have you been part of Ardyss? How long, how many years, how many months?
I have been part of Ardyss since 2009.
2009. So that's a lot of years. And I'm getting, based on what you're saying, is that the product has worked for you. Would that be right?
Yes, the products have worked for me.
So if you believe on the product, and you were saying that sometimes when Mr. Clement Boyd said, let's not be selfish, let's start sharing with everybody, you decided to start in your mind to start sharing the product, and you also started to become part of the supervisor team in this case, from starting this last month of April. So now you've become a leader here in the business that we want to congratulate you, for instance, and understand and give everybody who is connected that everybody, the best people who are going to become the best leaders in the business are those who truly believe in the product. And that's you. That's you, Esther. You've really been in the business or in Ardyss since 2009. That's around 6 years, 7 years. And by sharing the product, by having somebody like Clement Boyd, maybe touching what we call a button, a why, start doing something about yourself, start sharing the business opportunity. Now you became a supervisor, and in the name of my wife, myself, everybody who works here in Ardyss, we want to congratulate you for not being selfish and start to share the product with more people.
And congratulations for losing all that much weight with the garments and the nutritionals, going from size 12 to size 9. That's amazing. And I'm pretty sure that she will continue losing weight. Yes, and sharing the opportunity to others. Thank you so much, Mrs. Esther Williams. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So the next person that we want to bring also as a testimony, as part of this great conference call that we're having through the online system, through the phone, is somebody who's been in the business for a while. She's reached the rank of manager in the business. She's part of the leadership team as well, based on her time frame being in the business. And we want to hear her testimony, or maybe some tips as well. I want to bring to the mic somebody that maybe some people know, and I'm talking about Asia M. Campbell. Are you connected today, Miss Asia? Miss Campbell.
I am on the line.
Aisha.
Buenas noches. Can you hear me okay?
Buenas noches.
Aisha.
Perfectly clear. Welcome to the call.
Okay, muchísimas gracias a ustedes y la familia. My name is Aisha Redmond. Many people know me as. I need to get my stuff changed up so that I can have my new last name on everything through the Ardyss records. But I'm just so excited and honored to be on the call on this evening. I hope that I don't have too much background noise.
No.
We can
Perfect.
hear you well.
Okay, fantastic. Well, again, thank you. I feel so honored just to be on the call today, to be recognized as being an Ardyss leader and just a dedicated individual to the opportunity. I myself have also been a part of Ardyss International now for a little over 6 years. I joined December the 12th of 2009, and my husband and I have product of the product ever since. And it's just been a true blessing on many sides for us to be a part of this great organization and the fantastic leadership. There are so many individuals that we have been able to come in contact with, to build friendships, relationships with, that really enhance our personal development, our knowledge of the business, the products. And we continue to get testimony after testimony, which keeps us strong in the game. We've had our up times and our down times, but we know that the Ardyss product definitely works. As we came into the company, I have been in a bad car accident and was going through physical therapy for a couple of years, and they really couldn't find anything that really helped. So I was just doing maintenance therapy, going to the chiropractor, and just getting routine maintenance. They had prescribed me different garments and different, medications and different things like that. But it wasn't until I came in contact with the Body Magic, and it absolutely changed my life. In the beginning, we did not necessarily have any intentions on working and doing the business, but here we are over 6 years later. I am practically free of back pain and issues. My husband has released over 100 pounds using the Ardyss system and products. And so we absolutely love this company for more reasons than we can even really name right now. But it's all about consistency, guys, and just continuing to put yourself out there. I know we've heard over and over that if our mouth is not open, our business is not open either. The great way that this network marketing is put together is so that it cuts out the middleman of all the advertisement and paying so much money out to put our products out there in the market. And so we are the walking billboards. We are the testimonies that move these products forward, these opportunities forward. And so we must continue to share our story, continue to be a product of the product so that we may gain new testimonies, new product knowledge, and firsthand experience. It's so important. I'm now to the point where we get referrals, we get repeat customers, and I know that all of those things show consistency. So, even on those down days where I'm like, oh my gosh, I just want to be in the bed all day today. I don't know if I go outside, somebody's going to stop me. They know I have this thing. And but I look at that as a blessing because it just shows that, I have people say, oh, you're still doing that? Absolutely. And here's why. And so I've closed people that I've talked to years ago that come back around and say, wow, you're still doing that. That must really work. And so my main point for right now is just to be consistent. Continue to keep your mouth open so that your business remains open. Continue to be a product of the product. Stay focused. Just your eye on the prize and attend the events. I do hope that I'm able to see many of you and hug your neck, kiss your cheek out in Houston, Texas, June 10th and 11th. The Redmonds will be in the building. We hope to see you there. God bless you all, and thank you. Back to you, Alejandro y Elvia. Gracias. Muchísimas gracias.
Gracias, Aisha. Well, I love your energy. I love your enthusiasm. I love your testimonies. I just love you. That's everything that I can say, Aisha. We know you from a long time, and we just want to thank you for everything that you do.
And also, on top of that, I would like to say something that she already mentioned. And she said some key points that I want to repeat again. Mm-hmm. She said about consistency. Yes. And we have heard many people that has been in the business, not for 1 year, not for 2 years, but multiple years. So consistency is always important, not only financially wise, but I heard many testimonies about losing weight, about being healthy. Mm-hmm. And that's something that is very important, because once you find something that the products work, like we do have here in Ardyss, it's just a matter of time. That consistency will improve your health, and you can share with people and change the health of many people as well. Absolutely. So I'm very excited about those testimonials that we have heard, and we still have one more to share. Yes, absolutely. One more, and now let me just give an overview of what this is about. Perfect. And then I'll pass it back to you, Elvia. So here in Ardyss is not only about the products and also the money that we can make, but also it's about personal development and also about having a better lifestyle. Here in the business, we always try every single year to have a travel to a different place. This year, we can qualify as a leadership trip travel to one of the best places available in the world, and that's Cancun, Mexico. Cancun is one of those places that before we die, we need to be there. I mean, at least I have been there a couple of times, and I would always go back every single year if I had the opportunity to do so. So we have this leadership trip ready in place for every single distributor who qualifies to go there. So let's recognize somebody. It's a part of a whole list of people who can actually be there, but we want to bring somebody to the table. So how do you introduce her? We all know her very well.
Well, I know that most of you know her because she's the first lady in Ardyss International.
That's right.
She was one of the first persons from the English market who knew about Ardyss International back 10 years ago, 9 years ago. She's an extraordinary leader. She's always positive. She's always sharing. She's always sharing her testimony. She's amazing. So I won't say that much about her because I want you to hear more about this great person, and I would like to bring to the line none other than Mrs. Gloria Tate, First Lady of Ardyss International. Are you there, Mrs. Gloria?
I am here. I'm here. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Loud and
Yes. So glad to have you here.
Wow. Thank you so very much, Elvia and Alejandro. I am so excited to be this. What I am most excited about is that I did not have to speak after Tiffany Lauderdale. I am so excited because she is an awesome speaker. I was saying, God, please, don't call me after Tiffany Lauderdale. Boy, I tell you what, she's got a lot of fire and energy. Ask everyone else on this call. And that's what Ardyss will do to you. That's what Ardyss will do for you. You've got to feel Ardyss. Ardyss has to be a part of your bone. It has to be all the way down to the bone. Because if it is, no matter what happens, no matter how the wind blows, you're going to be anchored. You're going to be solidly anchored. You see, I've been in this company longer than anyone. Have I gotten to where I want to go or where I even should be? No, I haven't. But you know what? I'm here. It's not the time of when you get where you want to go. It's that you stay in the game. And guys, we got to stay in the game. We got to hold up that banner of Ardyss International. Now, I'm not going to tell you all of the goodness of Ardyss and all, because we've had people already who have done a good job. My job tonight was to tell you about our. We work hard on it. You all heard what came before me. We work hard on it, but we play hard also. But before I get to that, I want to, if I might, I've got a testimony that I have got to share with you guys. Is that okay, Elvie, if I share this one testimony?
Absolutely, Mrs. Gloria Tate. Absolutely.
Okay, I signed up. I'm actually in Louisiana now. And I'm working very hard down here in Louisiana. I signed up a pastor and his wife down here. She has been kidney failure, and she's been on dialysis. Well, unfortunately, she lost a limb. She went to the hospital back in November. I went to her house today to train her, because her husband is at work, to train her, to meet her, to hug her neck. She's a beautiful, beautiful lady. And she began to tell me her story. And see, she lost that limb, and she was in the hospital for months. And I think she came out in February, if I'm not understanding. I signed them up in March, and I told her, I said, because Ardyss International, and because we share testimonies, guys, and that's what we're saying. It's very important to share testimonies. I knew a testimony about a kidney issue. See, I knew someone who had kidney failure. So I knew what product to recommend to her. So I told her husband, I said, you need to get the Cran-LO for your wife, and you need the Red Levine for yourself. So they got several different products. Well, that started in the beginning of April. They began taking the product. Well, I met her, as I said today. That lady, boy, I tell you what, she's going to have to come on one day and give that testimony. She was sluggish. And I didn't realize that the amputation, I don't know, I never did thought of what an amputation would look like. But she has just that leg that maybe to her knee on one side. And it has a short bandage on it. And her husband had been telling me, he said, Ms. Glow, my wife's doing all kinds of stuff. My wife's washing clothes. My wife's washing dishes. My wife's cleaning the house. She could not do any of that before. she got on these products. They have been on these products now maybe about 3 weeks, maybe 3 weeks to a month. Her quality of life, Elvia and Alejandro, her quality of life has drastically changed. So when I went there today, how spectacular, immaculate, beautiful home. They look around and see those boxes over there. She said, I filled those boxes. She's in a wheelchair. And what she was telling me was that because of your product, I can now do things that I could not do before. She said that her home health lady came today, who generally would come to change the bandage on that amputated leg. Guess what? She said when the lady came, there was no drainage, there was no leaks, there was nothing. The lady didn't even have to clean it. She just rebandaged it. She said that is unheard of at this stage, this early after surgery, for her leg to be healing, and the leg is healing. She was rubbing the leg, she was massaging. She said, Gloria, this feels so good. This feels so good. And she had her big glass of crayon aloe. She does it in a big glass. And she said, you see that glass over there? She said, I'm gonna get another one when you leave here. I said, well, how many have you had? She said, well, when I drank one, I just get me some more. She said, I love it. I love the crayon aloe. So I want to share that with you guys because we are in a position to help so many people. And you know what? If you get someone who says no, well, you can't make people want what we have, but you still have to continue sharing. We have to continue sharing. And because we share a lot, as I say, when you're out here sharing and you're out here grinding, you're working. But let me tell you, there's another side of it with Ardyss International. In a few months, we are heading out of here. We are leaving America. We are going to Cancun.
Oh, yes.
Let me tell you something. Woo-hoo! You've never been on a trip if you've never taken an Ardyss trip. Ardyss lays it out for us. And I'm going to tell you one of the very first trips, I think we had been on several at this time, but there was a trip for the leaders. And guys, I just want you to envision what I'm saying because it is still so fresh in my memory that everyone from this side, this part of the country, I would say what the south or west, not the west, but the south side or whatever, a lot of the states here, everybody flew in, the Blue Jackets flew into Houston. And we didn't go through the regular airport, guys. We walked through the hangar. And we're standing at the hangar, and all of a sudden we see this jet, this private jet. I can't think of the word, not won't come out what it was. But this jet like you see on TV that the rich people fly in, and it had Ardyss on it. And we looking at there's our jet coming to get us. And guys, we flew to Las Vegas in a private jet. And we were in the air, and you couldn't even feel that you were in the air. Let me tell you something. They rolled it out. This is the type of company that you are with. When we landed in Las Vegas, it was a red carpet event. Now, I know a lot of times you hear companies talk about a red carpet event. Come on. When we raised that hatch up on that plane, there were paparazzi there. The family was there waiting for us. Some of the staff were there. The red carpet, when we walked off, we walked onto the red carpet. But guys, it doesn't end there. And let me just tell you, Ardyss International, when they do it big. Each one of the Blue Jackets, we had our own private stretch limousine. We didn't share limousines with anyone. And they took us into Las Vegas. We stopped at the Las Vegas sign and we took a picture, beautiful picture. We continued on to a plush Las Vegas hotel. Everyone had their own suite with candy. Oh guys, I'll be done. Let me just get off because y'all got I'm telling you, that's what happened. So guys, I said all that to say, you got to be in Cancun, Mexico with us. They are planning a trip for us. When we get there, let me tell you, it's all inclusive. You can play home if you want to. They lay it out for us. So what do we have to do? We have several months left. We have a lot of time. You've got to grind, just like I did when I left Houston. I said, I gotta leave Houston for a while. I gotta go home. I got to go home. I got to get the people. Everybody here in Louisiana, where I'm from, I promise you, they either got diabetes or they're on dialysis or they're high blood pressure. I got to go get some of these people home. I got to get them healthy. So I came here to start working here for a minute. Guys, when you work hard, Ardyss will reward you. So get your game plan. Get your game plan. Work with your team. Be the best leader that you can be. And help people, not only yourself, but help your team. Help your team members to make their goals. Set your goals and help them to make your goals. Inspect what you expect. That's what President Charlie Lewis always says. Inspect what you expect.
Mhm.
So, guys, Cancun, Mexico, I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. You will get to see the people that you hear not only on this call, but the morning calls, all the calls, the Redmonds on a Saturday, the Flanagans on that night. Everybody has a message. You're going to get to see these people. And you're going to get to see the godmother, guys. You're going to get to see the godmother. You will be able to hug all of their necks. And you're going to get to see the staff of Ardyss International. And you're going to see the owner. And let me tell you, they are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. So we're going to see you guys in Cancun, Mexico. But before then, we're going to see you in Houston, Texas.
Yes. Thank you so much, First Lady of Ardyss International. I mean, now that you were, going back to those times, it's amazing what Ardyss International can do for you. I'm so glad that you are the one explaining that to everybody who is connected today, because dreams come true in Ardyss International. And I mean, you can achieve those things and much, much more. But this trip to Cancun and other trips that we can have, in the future, we want you to be there because it's fun. It's something that you keep in your memory, and there's something that you cannot miss. So I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a lot of people, fighting for this to become a reality. Absolutely.
That's correct, Elvia. That's very correct. And Cancun is a leadership trip. And the idea is that those who qualify to be there, it's not about only having fun, which is part of it, of course, but it's also, to sharing concepts, ideas, so we can all together build a better business for the people, for everybody who is involved in this great business.
Absolutely.
And before we are almost finalizing today's call, and I would like probably to close with just a little bit of information, Elvia, and that's about the following. Ardyss is a business for the world, for everybody, but not everybody is for Ardyss. Not everybody. We want to have a business based on the best people available. People who understand that teamwork is necessary to edify your leader, your distributors, your company, being consistent with our products, as we already heard. So many people who believes in our products. That's what it really builds a business. 25 years is very simple to say. But if you count how many businesses in our industry has been for 25 years, we are only on the probably 2-3-5% of the overall industry. So we have something very special, and those are the fans. But we need to have, or we want to have, and I'm going to ask for the help of all the Ardyss distributors who are connected. Let's build this business with respect. Let's bring the best people possible. Let's have, if somebody's bringing something negative, let's not listen to them. Let's send them to another company. We want to have a business for the next 25 years. We want to see our kids to be involved in this business. We want to see the kids of our distributors to be involved in this business. And that's why my wife and I are committed to bring new tools, new products, new look and feel about the business so we can have a business for the future. We're improving in multiple areas of the business, and you're going to start looking at from that perspective very soon in different areas. From the training perspective, you're going to be able to see new platforms in the next event if you attend to. We're planning new products, new things that is going to enhance the experience about the distributors here in the Ardyss, so we can all bring this business to better levels. So thank you to all the Ardyss family who is connected this evening. This was the recognition portion of the month of April, yes. And we're heading towards to this new month of May, and I hope to see a lot of people become supervisors, because that's the key rank in the business. being supervisor and helping others to become supervisors as well. So thank you very much, guys. Have a blessed day. And remember that an appointment with Ardyss will change your life. God bless everybody once again. Good evening.